YouTube. Hey man, y'all know what day it is. I'm dropping the loop kit today in the description. Go ahead and get that thing. Download that for me and cook up some crazy stuff, man. Send it to me when you're done too. I would gladly want to hear it. We're gonna take one of the loops that I've made and I'm gonna just break down how I made the loop. I put some drums on it too, man. So I'm gonna let y'all hear what that sound like, man. So yeah, if you rocking with the video, man, if your head get the bobbing, you know the rules. Drop the like. Y'all go ahead and sub to your boy too. Hey, we almost to 500 subscribers, man. Let's go, man. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into this. Go. Alright, so we in FL with it. We at 160 BPM. The first sound that we have here is actually a stock FL VST called what's this called? Citrus? Yeah, Citrus. So the preset that we have is distant, and this is the little melody I came up with. Real simple, man. We in D minor with it. So if you go up to this little triangle here, go to view, scale highlighting, and we right click D. It'll be D minor there. We can have a scale. Make it a little easier to see here. So all I did, man, we started out with a simple D minor chord. Shorten the end of this middle note here. And then we just added this A at the bottom of it. So essentially what I was looking for with this melody is the same thing as always, man, half step. So we see the F and the E, this A and the A sharp, and the F and the E up here. So basically I just played with that, just kind of bouncing off of that. So that's really all there is to that one. This loop really shows how like simple melodies can really go so far. So the next sound that we have is out of Nexus. And this is the piano arena ambience. And this is the pattern we have here. Let me zoom this out a little bit. Real simple, man. So what I did here, I just actually started with the root note at the bottom here. The top melody came after, so simply I just went to a low octave D note, just kind of played it out like that on my keyboard. Then on top of that, it's really pretty simple. Just took these root notes and the half steps, so we went from the D to this A up to the F, then we dropped it down an octave to F again. And then we drop that A down an octave. And then we just kind of play with that by ear. So real simple, man. Alright, so once we had them two melodies, the next thing we did was I went into this little left section here with the patterns. And I just right clicked the pattern and went down to render as an audio clip. And I turned them into these audio clips here. So this is the distant from Citrus, and this is the piano from Nexus? Yeah, Nexus. So yeah, what I did, man, I just reversed it. I probably just, I don't know why it's not showing that as reverse here, but I mean, obviously it's reversed. So I just reversed this, and I reversed this melody as well. And this is what the Citrus sounds like first. Real dark, real eerie. I like it. And then here's with the Nexus piano reverse as well. Nasty. So simple but so hard, man. You just gotta render out your melody sometimes and really just play with the settings on them. Reverse it, shorten it, make it longer. You never know what might come out of that. Alright, so the next sound we have is out of Expand 2. It is the reverse glass pad from the action pad section. So this is really simple, man. We just have a D minor chord, and then we take that middle note and drop it down one semitone to give it that dark sound. So this is what that sounds like. My bad. This is what it sounds like. Real simple. Literally 2 chords, man. We're building this whole melody basically off 2 chords and some half steps. So after that pad, I added this tubular bell from some kit. Don't remember where I got it from, but it's a tubular bell. So this is what that sounds like. Real simple, man. All right, then we're back and expand with it. Y'all already know that's my favorite VST, man. So we are actually in the hard leads here, pause, and we are messing with the distorted guitar lead. So this is what that pattern sounds like. Real smooth little pattern. Again, we're just on the root note and the half steps, and I threw this little G in here as well as some parts. Real simple, man. We really don't have a lot of things going on the mixer for most of the sounds until we get here. I have a little Valhalla vintage verb on the lead, and I also have Portal on there as well on this Madness preset, and I just turned down the wet about halfway. Alright, and the last bit of melody that we have is the sub bass we added on here. It's just a simple Richh bass. We're on the root note. And then I added like a little slide over on this side of it. I'm not sure, I guess I tried to do a glide here. So this little note here. So if you double click the note, this little triangle is a slide. This little, like, I don't know what you would call this, like this little noodle is that's a glide. So, or portamento in technical terms. I don't know what the hell that means though. But hey, so this is what that sounds like. Real simple stuff, man. All right, so this is what the whole melody is sounding like. Y'all know these drums about to go crazy, right? I ain't want this to be a real long video, man, because I just want y'all to start cooking up on that LOOPKIT immediately, man. But hey, drums real quick, bro. So we started out with the clap, snare, simple combo, man. You know how it goes. Nothing too crazy going on here. Just some simple rolls on the hi-hat. We'll actually loop this so we can just go through it like that. So next I started adding in the perks. So we got a laser perk here. Let me see if I can actually open them up on this side. So we got this laser perk. Wow. Wow. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Classic laser perk there. We got a rim shot. You know what I'm saying? Real simple stuff here. We got the kick. We got the 808, man. We got the reverse hi-hat here. I'll let y'all hear what that sounds like. You know what I'm saying? This is just real simple stuff, little details that we added in. And we got a triangle. Y'all know what the triangle sounded like. So I'll also open the 808 for y'all real quick. This is the 808 pattern, real simple bounce. Because the BPM is kind of fast here, 160 is a little fast. So I kind of keep the 808 a little simple. We're not bouncing around too much with different octaves and stuff like that or different notes. We're kind of just gonna stay on that root note and let the beat rise. So these are what them drums sounding like. Really just using the kick as an accent on the first couple 808 notes. So really, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so I also did add 2 other 808 patterns just to give it some more variation as the beat plays. So here are the other 2 patterns here. I'm gonna just let y'all hear that. So on this last pattern here, I'm sure y'all heard that just now. The only real difference that we have at the end of the pattern, we just added in this little roll with a little slide at the end of it. So real tough, real simple though, man. It's all about the simplicity. We also have this little snare roll at the end as well, just to transition back into the beat again. So so as far as mixing goes on the drums, nothing too crazy here. If you have good drum sounds, you don't really gotta do too much. So if you don't have good drum sounds, subscribe to me. I got a drum kit coming too. We just dropped the loop kit. I stuck to my promise. We got the drum kit coming next, man. No worries. I'll get y'all them sounds y'all need. So we have the 808 in mono here. That basically just narrows it, sends it straight down the center. We don't want the 808 kind of being so wide. I also turned down the highs just a little bit on the 808 because the 808 that I used, let's see here, if I pull it up, you hear it has that kind of like high-end kind of sound to it. So I just wanted to take out a little bit of those highs there, and I also took out a little bit of the lows as well. And we also have that Richh bass in mono as well for pretty much the same reason as the 808. So yeah, man, that's our beat. So we'll just listen to that thing one more time because it's just that hard. Hey, Richh. Alright, y'all boys, that's it for another one, man. Hey, download the free loop kit in the description. Richh Symphonies Volume 1, man. I'm going to keep doing that. I ain't going to lie, I had a good time putting that thing together, man. So I think I'm going to keep that coming for real. But hey, we got the drum kit coming next for y'all boys. If you like the video, man, drop your boy a like. Sub to me if you learned something new today, man. And keep tuning in, cuz we got way more on the way. If you don't already, go hit me up on IG as well. Follow me on Twitch. All of it is right there. You can see it. So yeah, man, that's it for another one. Hey, Richh out of here.